corruption is a big issue in Nigeria
as a whole.
But we can break it down to little segments now. In Rivers State, is there as much corruption as people say there is in the country?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know. If we had, all of us in the cabinet, sat down to put the following laws in place. First, the first agency that watches, that can reduce corruption is the Public Procurement Agency. And if you ask me which is your most difficult MDA, is the public procurement. The gentleman gives me problem because I need to do a lot of projects and he insists on processes. You can ask anybody. In fact, he got a point where the commissioner said, look, there are no two governors in Rivers State. He can be a governor. And I said, well, that's what the law gives him the power to check that. And he checks the governor, checks the ministries. I'll give an example. By now, we would have gone halfway to the construction of a new university. Why we have not been able to even start is because of the process. We have advertised, re-advertised, done this, done. It says we have not made the process according to the law. Not even negotiation, not even the directive of the governor. Up till now, they are still talking about the process. And we have less than 2 years to go. And I've said, look, the only legacy I want to leave behind is a brand new university with qualified lecturers that will hire.
Where do you want to find these qualified lecturers from?
Well, we're looking at brothers in diaspora who will hire them.
Bring them home?
Yes, they are willing to come home.
Are you going to offer them enough to actually attract them?
Yes, what we've done in the university is that we have accommodation for all lecturers. The salaries of the lecturers in the University of Science and Technology is higher than any in Nigeria. You can ask. So we try to do more to encourage them to come home.
Some people have alleged that Rivers State is one of the South states that's getting a lot of revenue from the federal government as allocation. Would you say that you're doing enough with that money?
Let them, and I like a debate with them. I just told you here that I met a wage bill of 2.5 billion and an embargo on employment. And I got the cabinet to repeal that embargo. And then we began employment. And now the wage bill from 2.5 billion to 8.9. That's huge. So
should your wage bill be going up or coming down?
No, it should be going up because you're employing more persons.
Okay, so as you're employing more people, are you generating enough in terms of IGR? It is
IGR. Also, also yes. there's also, it may not be at the same rate. For instance, IGR was also 2.5, but we're doing 6 now. Why do you want to?
So how are you covering the wage bills then? How are you covering the wage bills?
The shortfall is from the funds we get from the federation account. Right? But let's also look at the question of, oh, you're getting money, what about what we're doing? The road that takes you to the airport costs us about 10 billion to do. Look at the quality of road. Federal roads, over 105 billion. The road to Owerri was done by us, the Rivers State government. From that boundary to Owerri is being done by the federal government. The road to Aba, up to our boundary, is being done by us for 12 billion. But from Aba down will be done by federal government. You get the point. So we're taking care of ourselves, and the federal government is not doing anything for us.
Well, I guess the federal government will probably say they are doing something.
Well, I'm open for a debate.
Okay, so are you inviting the presidency or the federal government?
Not called president. The president is too big for me. But if he's president, I'm not open for a debate. Because, like you know,
the federal government
is my big brother. He comes from South. I can't afford to speak in his presence. But after him and the vice president, any federal government staff who is willing to sit and say, see what we've done in Rivers State, I'm open to a debate. Not a quarrel, not people who come here and be shouting. Put the facts and figures on the table, and I will put my facts and figures on the table. I'm willing to bring my receipts and the expenditure on the table.
Okay.
Thank you.
Final word, Your Excellency. Just before you go, final word. What is the way forward with the crisis within the PDP? We've had some members of PDP who were here earlier today to proffer a solution. We did not get any single person coming up with a solution. We will think, Mr. Governor,
which of the crises, in Port Harcourt or in the country?
The PDP crisis that has led to sacking or removal of chairman, the situation that has led to States, House of Assembly having serious crisis and their responsibility taking to the National Assembly, the crisis that has led to the PDP having 2 factions, all of this, a lot of people have said happened or started from Rivers State. So what is the solution that you will prefer? That if this could happen, 1, 2, 3, that would be a way forward.
I predicted that PDP is getting to a situation of implosion. What you're seeing is an implosion. I hope you know that. Now, you can't continue with a party that does not obey laws. Impunity. The chairman wakes up, oh, the governor of Sokoto said did not receive my call. I hereby suspend him. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Not receiving chairman's phone call. The gentleman was on the way out of the country, was climbing an aircraft, and he said he did not receive chairman's phone call. I hereby. They were going for expulsion. Don't you feel ridiculed as a Nigerian?
And then was there?
Okay, then you wake up one day, you win chairmanship of Governors Forum, and then if a telephone call, we hereby expel Amaechi, suspend Amaechi for winning chairmanship of Governors. Is that a party? I'm sure if a member of PDP, you feel sorry for the country. So what is happening is we, the progressive members of PDP, that's the progressive governors of PDP, are saying no. There has to be rule of law. Then you see that one day, somebody just wakes up, not even the government official, calls IG, transfers commissioner of police, and posts one of her choice. That's impunity. We want to be governed by law.
So final word solution, sir.
I don't, believe me,
you can't find
those who started the fight should please end it.
Who are those people who started?
But you just said it.
No, I'm just curious, Your Excellency.
I'm also as curious as you are. Whoever they are, did you please end this fight? Who wanted? And nobody's worrying. That's what baffles me. Because you see, aside from River State, it has gone all over the country. Now it's gone into the National Assembly, and still nobody's worried. I'm baffled.
People are worried.
No, the citizens are.
The citizens are very worried.
I'm asking whether those who started the fight are actually very worried. The chairman wakes up one day, dissolves the cabinet of Adamawa. He wakes up the next day, say we are negotiating peace, dissolves cabinet of Kano.
All right, Your Excellency.
Even the military government won't do that.
Okay, Your Excellency, we've been speaking with the Right Honorable Chibuke Rotimi Amaechi, the Governor of Rivers State. Thank you very much for gracing Sunrise this Saturday morning.